Storm Tracker 6. This is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We have mostly cloudy conditions across mid-Michigan this evening, but satellite and radar does show a very small line of precipitation beginning to make its way through the area. Even though we have a couple of light snow flurries falling down in Jackson and Hillsdale County, any impacts that we see are going to be incredibly limited. Temperatures 37 degrees in Lansing, 36 right now in Jackson and Hillsdale, 38 our current temperature over in St. John's. Temperatures will fall just a few more degrees overnight tonight. We increase the chance for rain starting early tomorrow morning, and then we increase our temperatures. We'll have more details coming up in just a bit. 6 News at 5:30 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News at 5:30.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepper. Let's start the clock in our first 6 minutes of news. The trial for the woman accused in the deadly boat club tragedy in Monroe County last year began today with jury selection. Marcella Chidester is accused of drinking and driving before a crash that killed 2 young siblings and injured several others at a birthday party. 8-year-old Alana Phillips and her 4-year-old brother Zane Phillips were celebrating a birthday party inside the building when this crash happened. Both kids died at the scene. 9 other people were injured. Today, they were able to seat a jury and opening arguments began. A Michigan woman is asking a judge to declare her 3 sons dead nearly 15 years after they went missing. The court proceeding is to declare Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner Skelton, 3 boys who went missing in 2010 from Morenci, Michigan, legally dead. Police believe the brothers are deceased, and they say the boys' father, John Skelton, is responsible, though he has not been charged with killing his sons. Skelton spoke briefly today at the hearing.
Tell me for the record now if you'd like to stay or go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I mean, everyone else has got lawyers. I don't. I'm at a disadvantage. Anything I say is gonna make a difference right now.
By November, Skelton is expected to complete a 15-year prison sentence for his failure to turn the boys back over to their mother. Despite extensive searches and investigations, the boys have never been found. New tonight, the man accused in a deadly shooting spree at an Illinois 4th of July parade has agreed to plead guilty. Robert Cremo III is pleading guilty to all 21 counts of first-degree murder and 48 counts of attempted murder. He was accused of killing 7 people and wounding dozens more at a 4th of July parade in Highland Park, Illinois back in 2022. He rejected a plea deal last summer. Cremo will likely spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. An air quality alert is in effect for Myrtle Beach tonight and other parts of South Carolina because of smoke from wildfires. Officials say they responded to hundreds of fires in both North and South Carolina over the weekend. Thousands of people had to be evacuated. It's part of South Carolina's biggest wildfire in more than 15 years. Drivers faced a wall of wildfire smoke on a highway near Myrtle Beach today. Officials expect the haze to stick around for another few days as they work to contain these fires.
We advise everyone to stay inside and stay out of the smoke. And if you see flames, call 911. I hadn't seen this many fire trucks and firefighters and only on TV.
The governor of South Carolina has declared a state of emergency and issued an outdoor burn ban. New tonight, the Vatican says Pope Francis has suffered, quote, 2 episodes of acute respiratory failure over the course of the day. The Pope, who is 88, has a long history of pulmonary trouble and has struggled to get over this illness, leading to the longest hospitalization of his tenure. Doctors used non-invasive mechanical ventilation to help the pontiff. We're told he remained alert and aware. Tonight, his condition is being called guarded. Kroger's CEO has stepped down from his role as at the grocery chain, and this comes after an internal review found Rodney McMullen's personal conduct was, quote, inconsistent with company policy. The surprise move comes a few months after the supermarket chain terminated its $25 billion merger plan for Albertsons, with a smaller rival suing Kroger and alleging a breach of contract that led to the deal falling apart. Kroger's shares were down 1% before the bell today. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and one survivor and advocate is trying to help bring attention to the disease. Amy Jensen was diagnosed with stage 3 rectal cancer 5 years ago at the age of 41. She's currently battling metastatic disease in her pelvic wall, undergoing systemic chemotherapy as her only option. Well, Jensen is traveling to Washington this month to lobby Congress for $20 million in research.
along with more treatment options that other cancers have that we don't have, where some of our treatment options are as old as the 1980s. I don't want other people to have to go through what I've had to endure and how it's affected my family.
Colorectal cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the U.S. It's also increasing among younger people. Doctors recommend everyone aged 45 and older get screened. Anora, a strip club Cinderella story without the fairy tale ending, was crowned Best Picture at the Academy Awards last night. The film was the night's big winner with 5 Oscars, including Best Film, Best Director, and Best Screenplay. Mikey Madison won for Best Actress in the film as well. Some of the other winners included Best Actor Adrian Brody, Supporting Actress Zoe Saldana, Supporting Actor Kieran Culkin, and another Oscar-winning film from Brazil caused quite a celebration. When Spanish actress Penelope Cruz announced that I'm Still Here was the winner of Best International Film at the Academy Awards, Brazilians roared at home, as you can see on the streets. And it was perfect timing because Carnival has been underway. It's the first time the country has won an Oscar for Best International Film. Rounding out the first 6 minutes of news, an adorable way to support canine officers. This is Mason, Draco, and Tito. They're part of the Hillsdale County Canine Program. And the Sheriff's Department is selling replica stuffed dogs and support coins to help fund the program. If you would like to purchase one, stop by the Hillsdale County Sheriff's Office. The stuffed animals and coins are $20 each, with all the money going towards canine training, equipment, and other needs for the dogs. Great idea, because they're super cute. The little stuffies.
I was just going to say, and you can always use more stuffies. You can never have enough.
Well, there would be room for those ones, Kendall.
I was just going to say, for those that feel like even if you were at the limit, you can make an exception.
I just think of my 3 kids, and I have a rule, like no more stuffies, no more stuffies, but I would make an exception.
You can have one for each of them.
Yeah, that's true. They come with a story. That's the cool part.
Yes, they do. So our weather story going forward, really nice in terms of temperatures.
Okay.
We're in the 50s for the next few days. Will you be able to enjoy it with all the rain we have in the forecast? I'll have the answer right after the break.
That is the question, Kendall. Thank you. And